purchased a truck, this truck that we're in right now, sight unseen, from a Toyota dealership, Gresham Toyota, in Gresham, Oregon. This truck is a 2011 Ford F350. We decided that what we were going to do is, having purchased this truck sight unseen, we were going to buy one-way plane tickets to Portland and fly in, drive the truck home. Love you girls. $4:50 in the morning. Got some caffeine. Headed to the airport. Eating some shitty airport food, and they don't serve beer till 6 a.m. So
I was gonna do a Bloody Mary, but oh well.
yeah.
I guess I'll do it when we land.
Getting on that 737 MAX 8. Here we are, Gresham Toyota, you guys. We are about to go in, and
There's my new Tundra right there.
yeah, we picked up this Toyota Tundra. About to go in and about to talk to Mauricio, who's gonna hopefully help us locate this truck. Wish us luck. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, moment of truth. Yeah, that's pretty typical for these trucks though, right? Let the 1,000+ mile journey begin. It seems like the truck was pretty well maintained throughout the duration of its life, which is good. All right, so just fueled the truck up. We are now headed to Harbor Freight Tools. We are going to buy a toolkit, right? Simple.
Yeah, an early Christmas present for Wyatt.
An early Christmas present for Wyatt. Yeah, right. So yeah, we're gonna buy a toolkit, and then I think we're gonna make our way over to O'Reilly or AutoZone, some type of auto parts store, to just get our hands on a couple essentials before we hit the road. It's like a 5 or 6 hour drive. It does kind of look like there maybe one of the charge tubes is having an issue, so I think we're probably gonna pick up one of those as well, just to have, just in case, because it is a common failure point for these trucks. So Harbor Freight we go.
Wyatt's Christmas present.
Just that guy for you?
Yeah, just that one.
Oh my goodness. What in the homebrew hell?
What tarnation?
What in tarnation? Well, Chris just went into O'Reilly's over there to buy the Dorman OE Specialties replacement cold side intercooler pipe for this truck. We're not going to install it right now. We're going to just run it, see how it goes. Like I said, we figured out the AC doesn't really work, which here in Oregon is not a big deal, but once we get into like Nevada, that's gonna suck a little bit. Once he's done, I'm gonna go into Walmart.
Got the essentials. Pipe. This, we'll see how that works.
It's not gonna work.
And exhaust flow, because you know, gotta have exhaust flow. surprised all that shit still works after all these miles.
Yes. Lock. Have to keep windows cracked because the AC doesn't work. But the weather is beautiful and the trees are beautiful. Not that you can see the trees. And I think it looks like we are potentially headed to a place called Winnemucca. I don't know. It's Winnemucca, Nevada. Little podunk town, kind of in the middle of nowhere. About 7 hours from where we are right now. Northwestern Nevada.
What would it take to go to Elko?
So these chips are actually pretty good. They're like masala, like curry chips. Anyways, to go to Elko is actually not that far. However, I am not doing that. We bought a truck in Elko, Nevada last week too, or I bought a truck in Elko, Nevada last week. That is 2004 Dodge Ram 5.9. Pretty cool truck. We already booked transport on it though, so like, I'm just not even gonna fuck around with all that. Anyway, the hotel that we're shooting to get to tonight, it's actually a hotel casino, and it's called the Model T. Apparently, it actually used to be a Ford dealership way back when. Little fun and interesting history. And so far, so good. The truck seems fine. Running good, smooth.
Yeah.
No issues there. 7 hours and 25 minutes for our destination. 466 miles. We are on US Highway 26. Just outside of, I guess outside of actually Mount Hood. That's pretty cool.
It ain't true Jersey because the damn slices are tiny. I mean, the big boy slices.
And what
And
else?
you ate my freaking cheese pizza.
No.
After you said you're only gonna eat a bite.
Okay.
Yeah, you had the whole thing.
Take it fucking
The whole thing.
I would say the cheese pizza was like a 6 or 7. The rest of it was no. Not fair.
Gotta put the windows down because the AC is not working.
And it is hot now.
Well,
It is
it's
hot in
going
here.
to be very hot here
I'm
in
wearing pants and a long sleeve shirt.
Nevada.
Woo! We are at the something casino. I don't know. It's a casino and we're at it. So wish us luck. Truck did excellent the entire time. No issues at all with it. And it's ready to slice some miles tomorrow. I think we're gonna try to have a little bit of a shorter day tomorrow and head to Mammoth. Just maybe spend the afternoon chilling. Chris has had 2 super long days. He had a 15-hour day yesterday, and today's been about a 16-hour day so far. So we're gonna just have a great day. charge on both of these batteries. Hell yeah.
Pretending I'm a mechanic and can make air conditions work.
Let's hope. Day 2, truck's great other than the AC not blowing cold. So check out this bug death. Yeah, here she is, guys. I realized I didn't do a great video of the truck overall. 600 miles in, okay? AC feels cold. Now, the question is, how long is it gonna feel cold, right? Do we just need to load up on a bunch of bottles of this stuff?
It's not cheap either. There's an O'Reilly right there.
Oh, look at that. Wait, where? There's an O'Reilly right where? Oh, right there, literally next door. Right there. Apparently, walking wasn't an option. So we drove, or he drove. It's a good looking truck, man. Look at that thing. Never know it had 300,000 miles on it. Freon, air freshener is super important. And I'm gonna clean this window.
I'm gonna hold off on putting the other ones in for now.
Well, if the AC is going cold, then
Yeah.
you don't need to, right?
But I got spares. I even got a sweet stop leak.
Oh, oh shit! So you probably should have put that in first. Oh well. So what's the game plan? We're gonna have. You said we have a half tank. We're gonna fuel up, clean the windshield. Yeah. And which option are we thinking?
It's hot. It's very hot burrito. Be careful.
It's a hot burrito.
What we'll do is you'll pull up the map on your phone and we'll throw a dart wherever it sticks. We'll go.
No.
Is it hot?
I think we're probably gonna end up heading towards Mammoth, June Lake, something like that.
It's not spontaneous enough.
Oh, that's, this whole trip is spontaneity. Like
There,
the
see, there's a
definition.
2024 Max D10 102 by 24 tilt. It's exactly what I'm looking for. Hazelton, Idaho.
Oh, okay. So, you know, just like 500 miles the other direction.
We need the trailer.
How much is the trailer?
14,725 rand.
Yeah, no.
Dude,
No, dog.
it's even got tilty action. You see, there's not tilted, tilted, not tilted.
Just hit the road from Winnemucca. We were educated on how to pronounce the town last night. Also learned that the Johnny Cash song, I've Been Everywhere, mentions the town of Winnemucca. A very interesting place in the middle of the, what would this be, the northwestern Nevada desert. We're like a couple hours outside of Reno right now, but we're actually not going to go toward Reno. We're going to head more straight south, head towards Lee Vining and Mammoth Lakes, Bishop, so on and so forth. I think we should go to like June Lake or Mammoth. I don't really care. Chris doesn't like Mammoth, not his crowd. Stopped at a little coffee shop, local coffee shop, a Battleborn Coffee Company in Winnemucca this morning. Coffee was pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Ate a breakfast burrito that was nuclear. And now we're driving through the middle of the desert. This truck is a 2011 Ford F350. It has 271,875 miles on it. So 271,875 miles on the truck. It is 14 years old, has lots of miles. The truck is a one-owner truck. Generally, overall, seems pretty well cared for.
The reason why we picked this truck was because the majority of people hate on the 2011 and 2012 Super Duties. This is a 2011. And then the majority of people hate on the fact that they have CP4 pumps in them, and they always say they're prone to failure. You have to do this disaster prevention, that disaster, this, and replace it with the DCR. And thirdly, it's got the stock exhaust on it. It's got the SCR, the reduction. It's got DEF fluid still in it. 271,000 miles later, it's still trucking along.
So what you're saying is this truck is completely stock.
Yes.
It has a ton of miles on it.
Yes.
It is the least desirable year of the 6.7 liter Ford.
Yes.
And we decided that we were going to buy it sight unseen, fly in, and drive it 1,300 miles home. To show everybody that if a vehicle is well cared for, that's the most important factor.
Now, I'm not saying you need to go out and go buy a 300,000 mile 6.7, you know, but 150,000, 140,000 miles, I think there's tons of life left in it, depending on how it was cared for. You know, you can get these fleet trucks that are probably run to the ground, which I wouldn't recommend. But you know, someone's one owner, even two owner truck that they kept for 50, 60,000 miles, and they sold to the next person. They kept it for the same amount. These trucks have a ton of life left in them. The problem is the new trucks are minimum 70 grand for a diesel.
Minimum, and you're getting low trim.
You're getting, you know, minimum. Low trim is minimum. All the way up to $110,000. So, and this truck will tow just as good as a 2017, 18, 19, 6, 7.
Why did you differentiate to the 2018, 19, and you didn't say as good as a brand new one?
Well, the brand new one's got the 10-speed trans, so then you start going down a whole other ballgame, all the different gear ratio and those things, because the 10-speed trans makes it feel like a powerhouse, even though a lot of that is just the transmission gearing. So.
The 10-speed transmission has mixed reviews, though.
I'll compare it to all the way up to a 2019 because they're all 6 speeds, 2011 to 2019.
Is it the same transmission?
Yes.
Interesting. You know, to me, as far as being a passenger, I haven't driven this truck yet. It seems to me like it drives perfectly fine. Like, I honestly couldn't differentiate how it drives from our same truck that has over 100,000 less miles on it.
Yeah, my dually, being a dually, is going to ride rougher, so this is naturally a smoother truck right now.
But like comfort of the interior, like everything about it, you know, there's no like rattles or noises or like, I mean, I guess you got the little noise going on, but we're not going to worry about that. But it seems great.
Yeah.
We had passed through Lovelock, Nevada. We're about to cut off Highway 80 down Highway 95, which heads toward Fallon, Nevada. It heads toward Walker Lake and Hawthorne. Now, Chris really wants to go to Bishop because we love Mahogany Smoked Meats and Schatz Bakery. So the thought process was to hit Mahogany Smoked Meats and get some Schatz Bakery sandwiches, which sounds excellent to me. Here's what I'm thinking that we do. Here we're going to exit Highway 95. Shortly after that, we're going to be in Fallon, Nevada. You know what's in Fallon, Nevada?
No, I have no idea.
A Walmart.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's your favorite place.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to Walmart. What are we going to get from Walmart?
65-inch TV for $299.
We could get the head, I think. I think that that's possible. What we can do, this is what I'm thinking, is we go to Walmart. This is a long bed pickup, 8-foot bed. We go to Walmart and we get an inflatable mattress. We get a couple sleeping bags, maybe a couple pillows, some other provisions here and there. And we head head towards Bishop, have our lunch in Bishop, and then we head to the Alabama Hills. And we spend the last night of this road trip camping out of the bed of the pickup in the Alabama Hills, which is just south of Lone Pine, around Independence. What do you think?
Yeah, it's like a plan. Sounds good.
Scared? We've never been out. There's gonna be a little bit of off-roading involved. Not a lot, not a lot. People tow campers back there. But there is gonna be like dirt road.
I'm scared now.
Now you're scared?
Extremely. Off-roading's not my thing.
He's never been on a dirt road before. The low tonight in Alabama Hills or in Independence is 57 degrees, so it won't be too cold.
You said 2-2.
We're just gonna do like a couple like pads in the truck bed versus inflatable mattresses. I don't know how many of you have ever camped with like inflatable mattresses before, but they kind of suck because they deflate usually in the middle of the night. And then somehow you're left like halfway down. Chris is trying to pick pillow comfiness. Thank you. Much to Christopher's dismay, $279 later,
Money tree.
we have truck bed camping provisions.
Let's see how much falls off through the parking lot.
Let's go. Well, the AC worked completely fine all the way till when we stopped at Walmart, and then when we went to go again, the AC stopped working again.
Head pressure's way too much.
The head pressure is too high, so that means that you can't do anything with it. Well, guess we're AC-less. We are coming into the town of Hawthorne, Nevada. This is actually an Army munitions depot all the way out against the horizon. And really, as far as the eye can see, completely surrounding this entire area, there are munitions storage bunkers. So we're right directly south of Walker Lake, right? That's the best way to put it. This is obviously a military complex. I posted the link for people to read about it on Instagram. It's partially staffed during peace times, but during times of conflict, this is supposed to be the munitions that is to be used should those times ever come about. Interesting stuff. And also, it's rumored that there are nuclear missile silos located here in Hawthorne, Nevada. Additional to that, another rumor about this area, which is pretty far-fetched considering where we are here in Hawthorne, Nevada, and where the Pacific Ocean is, but it's rumored that there are submarine tunnels that run from Walker Lake all the way out to the Pacific Ocean. What truth there is to that, your guess is as good as mine. But basically, a sleepy little military town.
The fuck? Fucking straight out of Indiana Jones.
We're probably, take my phone. We're probably like, what, getting close to 1,000 miles in now? 900 or so?
730.
Okay. This is crazy.
Indiana Jones rolling in right now.
Indiana Jones. Oh, he went that way. What in tarnation? Anyways, okay. So this little pond, Chris and I have stopped here a few times before, actually. It's always peaceful and quiet. Look at the duckies over there digging for snacks. This is beautiful. Check this out. There's a little waterfall. It's up here in the Sierras. Super pretty. Truck's doing great. Really no issues. Gonna drink a cold beer, enjoy the beauty that this place has to offer, and get on the road to Bishop for some lunch. So the idea here, you guys, is pretty simple. We bought this truck sight unseen. Gonna drive it over 1,000 miles home. Adventure in it. Now we've off-roaded in it. We're gonna camp out of it and just have a great time. We're gonna get it home. We're gonna fix all the little stuff that it needs. And then we're going to list it for sale. And someone is going to get a really nice truck. That's, of course, if this guy doesn't decide that he wants to keep it.
I don't know. Maybe the people should decide. Should I keep it and use it for work? Sell the dually? Should I sell this? Should I sell them both?
Eventually, what I'd really like to do is like build this whole thing up to the point where we can afford to buy a truck like this, do an adventure like this, and then do like some kind of giveaway, you know? Like that'd be really cool. Yeah, man. The 272,000 mile truck is doing just fine. Made it back to Ontario International Airport to pick up my F-150 and just make the last 35 miles or so drive home. It's been a good run. I am pretty tired. Ready to take a shower. back to where it all began, our storage yard. We're gonna dump my F-150 off over here. Chris is gonna love it next time he goes to get in it, because it's got it ain't got no gas in it. But yeah, we're within the last 10 miles of the road trip. Gonna get back in this Super Duty here and head into the lake.